It just competed like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, man.
Right back up there.
Like, all those matches went the distance, dude. Jeez.
This is where they die! This is where we fight!
The name.
This is where they die!
Breast milk barbarians coming in fresh, right off the.
The what?
Yep.
The what? One word, Ryan Aitken, professionalism.
I like how all you guys have the same restaurant. It's fine.
Yeah, so
I love that kind of look, that team look. It's fire. Yeah, I like that.
Assassins, man, they heard that these guys are doing it. They sent those kids right over, dude.
Yeah.
They gave all the girls, all the guys, and the alternates. They were just.
Oh,
like,
I love the rash guy, dude. It's so fire, man.
Yeah.
And the shorts are like surprisingly. There's a lot of mobility. I thought they would be a little tighter. But no, they're great.
Dude, Assassins is just, they're incredible, man. I can't say enough good stuff, dude. Like, I didn't even know they were doing that. The package just came in the mail, and it was like, oh, you gave all of them kids for this thing?
That's dope.
And a tall order right here.
Kevin Beuhring.
Oh. Kevin pulls guard.
That's
right
gonna be
away.
tough. That's gonna be tough for him if Kevin gets a hold of that thing.
There's knee line free here.
Kevin Beuhring is
trying to pull himself back into the knee line, which is smart. Nice little quick tap.
That was fast.
Beautiful.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Beautiful work.
Kevin took a break in the season. We had to put an alternate in for him because he went and did the Midwest Finishers 185.
Yep.
Subbed all of his opponents.
It's insane that Kevin's only been training for 3 years.
I mean, Kevin's ridiculous. He's hands down one of the best grapplers in the Southeast, period, regardless of belt rank.
I was
Nice little pull to
very,
butterfly guard
very
there.
interested to see how Kevin plays with an opponent this large. I mean, he obviously rolls with large guys all the time, but like having to really go after somebody in competition is different, you know?
I liked playing that half butterfly look at that far side arm drag. I love that.
We talked about playing the guard against these guys. Watch the strategy, bro.
Okay.
Watch the strategy, bro.
Watch what Kevin does.
Okay.
What was Kevin's experience before starting jiu-jitsu? Did he have any other
Nothing,
sports that
man.
he did?
I think he played soccer when he was a kid. He never did any grappling or combat sports.
Wow.
Got in a street fight one time, you know, I think.
Tresean stand down on his knees.
This jabroni triangle right here, if you guys are unfamiliar with the jabroni grappler, this is his favorite move of all time. This is actually a really tough triangle to hit on guys like this, you know? He's just unmoving.
Looking for an underpass.
Oh. Looked like he was going to get his leg out for a second there. Oh, Kevin getting into the Udegarami there.
Yep.
Ending on a shoulder crunch.
Oh, if he can get his hips out right there, that might be some danger for Tresean. Oh, there he goes, right under the leg.
Oh.
Nice,
Very nice. There we
excellent,
go.
excellent, man.
He's
He's
out.
going to get out of there. Kevin just knowing he has a short time limit trying to work. All good sportsmanship, though.
3 minutes, 18 seconds.
Left.
Yep, in this round,
Beautiful.
yep.
3 minutes to work.
Yep.
These guys, man.
Kevin's tapped everyone he's gone against. This is the longest match he's had so far.
I don't think he's had one longer than like a minute until now.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, like, Kevin's a machine, but Tresean's very savvy and a very big guy.
base.
So,
Yeah,
you know, he's doing great out there, man. Like, making sure to keep his legs out of danger. Smart. Very smart.
The Team Lima guys are up right now, 4-3 on the scoreboard with lives left. So they are one person right now.
There he goes. Oh, don't push the throat. Let's not get grimy. Nice 2-on-1. Nice double unders.
Yeah, I like
What he
that.
opts
I
to
like
do
that. I
off
like that shoulder
his
crunch.
Pinch headlock.
Yeah.
Overhook. Okay. Kevin's
He's
got to make a decision,
chaining
though.
attacks so fast.
He's going to look for
Nice.
sumigation. He's going to look for sumigation.
Yeah, I could see that.
Kevin's
With that
got,
overhook sumigation.
Kevin's got a nice sumigashi, but that's a big guy.
Yeah. But usually, and with the bigger guys, when you try to play like hook sweep sumigashi stuff, it's really getting your hips under them to get that real good elevation. Constant knee to chest, constantly getting the hips under. You know what I mean?
No, not you. So, okay.
Kevin looking at that jabroni attack again.
Yeah.
Brother, I don't know how to work, and I get
I actually got to learn that. I don't know that.
Huh?
I don't the jabroni triangle. So yeah, I got very
There goes
nice.
Kevin
little
under the
scoop
leg
on
again.
leg, yeah.
He's gonna have to cross face pretty
He's
heavy
gonna pull
here.
him on top and go backside 50 here. Oh, nope.
Yeah. Tresean's doing a great job
Yeah.
keeping his legs safe, man.
So he just shot. And like, I literally was
They
like,
overlook Sumagashi so bad, man.
I can see
He's
that.
trying to play that dilemma where get Tresean to post his leg so he can slide under it.
Yep.
It's a nice little dilemma there.
Yeah.
Tresean just
You either
he's
get
such a
swept or
nice-
you give the legs up.
Yeah, that's where Kevin's thinking about going.
Yep.
Tresean's doing a fantastic job of keeping his base though.
Yeah, yeah. Good pummeling by Kevin to bring that foot back on inside position constantly.
David said ATT going right after winning a match. Yep, this is the finals for this. ATT Team Lima was the 3rd seed against the 2-seed Superfly. They pulled out. Now they're going against the 1 seed.
Ooh,
the
nice
Kevin
actually
playing
was.
it.
Whoa.
Kevin gives it everything, barely moves him. Tresean pushes him a little bit. Kevin flies like 5 feet. The big guy, bro.
Yeah. Let's hope they don't come to this table.
Yeah, I know, dude. I know.
I like living.
Kevin's fearless, man. Get up and wrestle with this guy. That's awesome.
I love that. He's got an underhook going back.
Yeah.
For that pinch headlock.
It's gonna be hard to work from this point, man. There you go. All right, now he's making some space. If he tries to jump on Kev's leg, that might be the
Yep.
worst thing. He
Yeah,
could do.
yeah, yeah.
There he goes.
There you go.
Push legs.
ooh.
Come up,
2
wrestle up.
seconds.
Oh man.
Kevin, run
So
him
Are
off.
they going out of bounds there?
Wow.
Okay.
Kevin
I
goes
like
the
how he's
full
following
length
up
against
to wrestle up
Tresean.
with that
Great
leg
match.
attack. That's super smart.
That's a staple, man.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
staple.
really great.
Attack the leg to get your opponent to turn the
Correct.
flank and then come up.
Yep.
Such a staple.
Even from the bottom position, when you attack legs enough and they're defending and freeing the knee line, like just come up and start
Steven
passing.
Dana now. Steven Dana's clip is going absolutely viral right now. It has 70,000 views over my 2 accounts. 2 other accounts have posted it, which have 40,000 and 20,000 views. So over 100,000 people have seen this move.
What's crazy about Steven is Steven trains pretty frequently. I would say maybe 5 times a week, 6 times a week. So, he's not like a full-time guy, but he's in there. And he doesn't even really compete that frequently either, like maybe every other month or every 3rd month. But in the times that he chooses to go out and compete, that thing almost always happens. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like he did a tournament in Miami one time, just on a whim. They called us. They said, "You got a guy?" I was like, "Yeah." We put him in. He won. He ended up in Jits magazine for that.
It's
That's
crazy.
dope.
It was the only tournament he did for
That's
6
dope.
months. I'm like, dude, people just like Steven Dana, man.
Yep.
Dude, great match, man.
Nice job.
Yeah. Really good stuff, dude.
Good match, man.
Tresean stopping by the table.
Yeah, such a cool guy too.
Yep.
Steven wrestling, man.
Yeah, I like this.
I don't really think the guys care that much at this point. Kevin went out and put him up, so now the
They just have to.
onus is on
win.
American Top Team. They
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
to
they
go,
have
go
to
get
get
the
a sub.
subs. They have to
Yeah.
get 2 to win at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
Or even just one to get the OT.
Yeah. So I think Steven's just run. This is not Steven's A game. Steven plays guard.
That was a good takedown.
That was a
That's
great
little that's a
takedown,
little arm
dude.
drag, yeah.
That was awesome. Good job, Shlomo.
Triangle
Nice.
See what-
immediately.
see
Nice.
what
Let's
I
see if you
mean?
can cut that angle and finish this. So see how he's hugging his hip. Would you go wrong side triangle here?
Here
You can do that. The wrong side triangle is a great adjustment, but there's a way to bring your hips up that negates this pressure right
okay.
here. Steven just doesn't have a good lock here. Steven needs to.
Yeah, I think it's still on his toes, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The shoulder's way too deep. The head's
Yes,
in the
yes.
way.
Yeah, that's
There he
better.
goes.
That's way better now.
There he goes.
That's better.
Now he's getting deep.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
a
this
little
is gonna
better.
be-
That's a
You
little
see
better.
how he's going to leave the arm there? Watch, he'll
That's a
leave the
little
arm
better.
down. He's not going to go after the arm.
What do
You're
you
gonna
think
see the
Steven
tap.
needs to do to finish this?
He's going to finish it here.
Yeah, this
he's
is
going-
getting bad. This is
he's got
getting
the
bad
underhook
here.
there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't have to address the arm when they wrap the hip like that. There's
No.
a way to bring your hip up to push the shoulder into the carotid. And so you can kind of just do that and not worry about it.
Are you
This is
making-
the match Steven wanted right here.
Yeah, he couldn't finish him last time.
Yeah, he couldn't finish, Nate. He's been grinding. One thing about these guys, dude, is they came here, they've won all their matches, but every Monday when we're back in the gym, they're looking at the matches and they're like, all right, we screwed all this stuff up. We got to fix this right now. And they've been fixing everything.
Yeah.
Dude, David rode out Nate on the back and was drilling it before he left the venue.
Yeah. Well, that's just testament
gotta
to you
escape
guys.
his
to be honest,
leg.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's culture. You know?
It's a cultural thing, but man, it's these guys' discipline and work ethic, man. I couldn't ask for better students, dude. These guys are amazing.
Yeah.
This
That-
might be the one that Steven finishes, honestly. If Nate doesn't get his leg out of there, Steven Steven's got a nasty,
He's
nasty,
got
nasty leg
a,
lock.
he's got a figure 4, so he's gonna stay deep in it, right?
All
Yeah,
Steven
yeah,
has
yeah.
to do is turn over. The figure 4 doesn't really do a great job of hiding your heel on the outside leg entanglement. Oh, it looks like he's opted to go to outside, actually. So now Nate could actually sprawl through this position.
Yeah.
Steven's going to have to off-balance him forward and then go bring his head through the inside.
I wouldn't move forward here. I'd bring my hips back.
There he goes. You see how Steven's bringing his head through the inside?
Yeah,
That's
trying
gonna
to invert through.
It's going to be difficult for Nate if he actually manages to get his hips over his shoulders.
Yeah, I agree.
There he goes.
Oh, that's not
Yep.
getting good.
He's
That's
got the
not good.
legs locked, though. So Steven opts to go to his left, there he goes. He's got to go to his right.
He's got a leg. Yeah, would you leg drag off that top leg here and try to bring it across his...
For sure, for sure. And again, Steven needs to go to his right, not his left. If he goes to his left, Nate's locked legs are going to cause like a rebalance issue for him. Yeah, so Steven opted to just say, you know what, dude, I wasn't able to get him going, so I'm going to move on.
62 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Like the stream, share it, let everybody know that we're here.
Good frames.
And again, like, if Nate does not engage and try to submit Steven, it's just, at this point, it's on them.
Yep. Because he has to submit him.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's a tall order, I know. But no one in our gym, like you could ask Ryan, he's sitting right here. Nobody in our gym has an easy time passing that guard right there.
I believe it.
That's one of the toughest guards in the room by a mile.
I mean, I think you guys have some of the toughest guards, period. I mean, your guards
appreciate that.
That position
ridiculous.
right there.
That
yeah.
side guard right
Yeah.
there, dude. Goodness gracious. Like, he gives us fits, bro. He gives me fits. He gives Ryan. Everybody has fits with Steven right there.
Yeah, he frames the guard very well.
Just like his retention.
His pummeling, his framing.
Yeah, his mechanics on his retention
Yeah.
are just absurd, honestly.
Yep. I could see that.
And one thing he's doing right here that you don't really take a lot of note of is, like, he's forcing Nate to play on the weak side. So you see how Steven's on his left hip?
Yeah.
So now Nate can't pass with his right leg forward. He's got to pass with his left leg forward.
Yeah.
And that oftentimes just throws people so hard.
Yeah, it's the same thing as, like, for example, when you know, if you like knee cutting to your left, you
Cartwheel.
start knee cutting a lot to your right. People kind of get screwed off by that because you're passing to their offside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steven does this tactically so well that, like, even guys in the room are just all the time like, dude, how do I make Steven go back to his other hip?
Yeah, it's got to be frustrating.
Dude, it is. Nate's really going for it, man. Looks like he's trying like a little Estima lock thing here. He tried to cartwheel over. Like, props to him for bringing the fight to Steven. I respect that.
It's got to clear that knee shield so you can get inside.
This is the last life for ATT, correct? So they
Yes.
have to pass.
Yes.
They
He
have to
does,
submit.
yeah.
I mean,
Steven.
how much time did I have left?
1 minute, 30 seconds.
I mean, at this point, you might as well, like, you know, start sitting back on a foot lock to just entertain some movement.
Something, right?
Yeah, I mean, because if you do
Yeah.
this for the next minute, you're gonna lose regardless.
yeah, you're going
You know
to
what I
lose
mean?
that $2,000.
Right.
Well,
so it's
I'll give it to Nate. You know, he tried the cartwheel. He tried grabbing the foot right there. He
Yeah.
was trying those Estima locks. Like, he's going for it.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I don't think he's coasting. I think he's really going.
Oh
for
no,
it.
I don't think he's coasting at all.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, tactically or strategically, if you've been in this match for so long, like, man, like, I'm really having a hard time passing, and if I don't get a submission, we're out. Maybe you start to change tactics and strategy mid-match. Like, oh, let me try to hunt for something. It might even open something up. You know?
Yeah. Going for guillotines against these inside position guards is usually a bad look too, because, like, Steven just defended like in an intuitive way right there, but generally you can go under their hips when they reach over your head like that, and that's Steven's access to the leg again.
Right.
You know, and I think that's just one place that if Nate's butt ever hits the floor with Steven on his leg, he's in a lot of
Ooh,
trouble.
that was a
Try
good
to go-
entry.
Very nice. That was good on Nate's part.
Nate has really heavy hips.
Yep.
Yeah, man. He's doing a fantastic job of keeping himself safe in those positions.
Uh-oh,
Oh, there goes
that's
Steven.
gonna get a little interesting here.
He can't go to his butt. Oh, here it is.
Oh,
Seconds.
Just finished.
Got
Steven can
20
literally
seconds.
just finish right here. There he goes. There he goes.
Got 20
Probably
seconds
gonna
to
see.
finish right
He has
here.
no time.
Is he able to hide his heel here?
He has no time.
15
I don't think
seconds.
so. Time. Driving
And
his foot forward.
Nice, Nate.
Nice
Excellent
frames,
defense,
nice
Nate.
frames.
Really smart stuff, man.
Yep.
Good stuff,
Nice.
dude.
That was really nice.
that's going to
You
do
roll
it.
for it.
Yeah.
Steven did. That was awesome, dude.
Nice.
Great fight, dude.
Yep.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Hard fought.
Very hard fought, man. Props to the ATT guys for doing those two matches back to back and bringing the fight, you know?
Yeah.
Props to them. That was awesome.
Yep.
all good energy, man. The energy in here today is great. This is awesome.
Woo!
Nice job, though, guys. They got Aiden out here dressed up.
Wait, where's Aiden?
On the end.
Oh yeah, the gringo.
Yeah, the gringo.
So that,
Dude, I'm locked in right here, bro.
I got called him that last week. He's like, oh yeah, you're the gringo. Yeah, I'm the gringo.
That's a good call. It's so hard for me to keep up. Yeah, me too, man.
Very
Like,
nice.
especially when I'm darting back and forth, sometimes I do lose track. ATT, let me get an interview with you guys. Shlomo, Nate, grab the boys, get over here.
Work out there, bro.
So Atlanta, I want to talk to the whole team, but first I want to talk to Shlomo and Nate. You guys have been here every weekend grinding it out, more often than not short-handed. Tell me how it feels to come up with a big win in the first round and then come up a little short against one of the biggest grappling giants in the city.
It feels good. I'm happy to compete. Like I said, when I first seen this, I was just happy to get a lot of competition in, and the incentive of money is definitely appreciated. We need opportunities in Atlanta, and I'm happy to go against them. I learned a lot these last 3 weeks, but we'll get it next time.
How's working with Nate been beneficial to your grappling long term?
Oh yeah, Nate's a savage.
I mean, obviously. And speaking of the man himself, Nate, how was it competing in this quartet format for, as far as I know, your first time?
Yeah, I did it one more time before. We probably was the originators in Georgia for the quartet. Well, NFC did it like 4 or 5 years ago. We did it, but I mean, I expected to be in the finals, just being honest. I knew we were down two, sometimes, we were down every time. And I knew once we got a full team that we actually make some splash. So I hope now the grappling world, y'all see that we're not just MMA fighters. We can also grapple too, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think anybody's trying to argue that point anymore after what you guys have thrown down and shown everybody here. To the rest of the team, guys, what did y'all expect coming out here competing in the finals for the first weekend?
I was just expecting some tough guys. Like I knew, like we're competing for money, so it's gonna bring out the dogs. And so I was just like wanted some good matches. We got some good matches. We got some good. We won the first round. We came up short in the second round, so it is what it is. We got some good rounds though. Got some good rolls.
Do you guys think that maybe the physicality of having to have a first match and not getting that bye might have factored into you guys coming up? No shade, just asking.
Most definitely, because we didn't get a time to rest. We had to jump straight into it. I know a rest would have got us more time to game plan, come up with a strategy, just, rest. So.
And we do think that that's really something that comes into the season is the physical grind that this presents. So the seeding really does matter.
It's a challenge.
And obviously, the biggest question of all to everybody watching, how did you manage to neutralize Kevin Beuhring? That was absolutely insane.
Who was he? I'm sorry.
So Kevin, in addition to making it to the playoffs at his first ever PGF, Professional Grappling Federation appearance, also just won 2 weight classes at Midwest Finishers. The man is one of the top pro grapplers in the nation.
Well, I mean, my name is Tresean Gore. I feel like I'm about to be one of the best in the world, too. So, I mean, we just neutralize them because we all bust our ass in that gym daily. And, man, I don't like this losing, talking as the loser, but we're going to come back stronger and we're going to win this shit next time.
That's what I love to hear, guys. Thank y'all so much for being a part of this. Y'all were a blast to watch. I think y'all have a lot of new fans in the area and hopefully beyond it.
We have our full team for the full time. Make sure it'll be different.
Oh, brother, I can't wait. And be looking out, too. We've got a fall and winter event coming also. And let me get one with the breastplate.
Do it closer to the front so that everyone can hear you, and then you can do it.
Okay. Sean, you want to hop in for the interview with your guys? Luke, Kevin, get over here, boys. We're about to do a quick little... So, fellas, there's a lot of words people could use to describe y'all's performance over the last few weeks, but I'm just going to keep it simple with one. Wow. I mean, you guys absolutely showed out extraordinarily high-level game from some of your underbelts in the gym. It's been very impressive to watch you guys come out here with a very innovative style. Kevin, how was it coming after the, obviously, big weekend last weekend in Midwest Finishers? You think the fatigue may have factored a little bit in that?
No, it was fine. I got
plenty of rest. I knew this was coming up, so paced myself throughout the week. But
Well, Mick, huge congratulations on that as well. Obviously, a lot of big career performances this year and last year. It's really impressive to see. And another shout out I want to give, Luke, you've been holding it down coaching this entire time. And man, for me listening on the sidelines, everything you've said has been absolute gold. Has that been something that you've been working on in the training room as well, being a leader to your guys?
Yeah, definitely. I teach some classes at the gym, so I try to take pride in like knowing the ins and outs of the techniques, and I try to really replicate my coach Sean right here. I just get a lot of inspiration from him, and I really just try to live up to our name and hold the flag for our gym, you know?
Oh, brother, you've done that and then some. Obviously, we got Baby David here, a lot of huge performances this year. David, how does this stack up like with everything else that you've been doing and winning so far?
I mean, it's just really fun to be able to go out and see my teammates compete like that. I mean, they did most of the work you saw today, but it's really fun to go out there and see them. So good to be a part of that.
Man, incredible performance. We're excited to see you busting onto the scene at like kind of a high-level capacity. I think we're going to see a lot of really impressive things out of you for the next few years. And Steven, I got to holler at you, man. Being a guy my size, stepping out here, doing the advanced over division, there's obviously some big boys out there you had to contend with. How you feeling right now after surviving that last couple of rounds, man?
Yeah, man, I mean, I feel really good. I always prepare well, warm up, stretch, so I'm not really too worried about them overweighing me, especially with these guys on my team, nothing much to worry about, so.
Well, the magic word was Sean's Kazushi, and you guys absolutely exhibited that with your sweeps, your off-balancing. The use of the butterfly hooks was really innovative. Sean, what have you guys been working on in the training room to get ready for all this?
Honestly, like, we have so much stuff going on all the time. This was just like one more thing that the guys wanted to go do together. So basically, like, the only real like specific stuff we did was after each week, our guys would have the matches, whether they won or not. We would just look back and say like, hey, here's what you guys did, and here's what we can work on. Sometimes they were doing it before they even left here, but either way, on Monday, everybody was working on what they thought they kind of messed up over the weekend.
Awesome, man. I'm glad to hear it. You guys have obviously putting in a ton of room in the training room. It's paying off. You guys are showing out on really big stages. We're just thrilled to have you here being a part of this. One last question for you as the coach, and this is the thing we've been getting the most questions about over the last week or so. Do you guys own any gis, and do you think we can convince you to break them out of the back of the closet for a winter season?
I don't know if these guys own gis or not, but I don't know. I feel like if you offer them enough money, they'll do just about anything.
You heard it here first, Atlanta. Do with that information what you will. I know I'm tucking that in my back pocket. Guys, thank y'all for everything. Kevin, meet me in a minute. I'm going to get y'all paid. I feel like an idiot.